So one of the most annoying questions that a Dragon Ball voice actor gets is, what's up with the dub for Dragon Ball Super? When are we getting that? How long is it gonna take? Now it's been over a year since Dragon Ball Super came out in Japan. Still no word. If you go to like Chris Sabat, the voice of Vegeta, or Sean Schimmel's page on Twitter, one of their big things is, I don't know about Dragon Ball Super, when we're getting the dub, don't ask, it'll come when it comes. So it's kind of like, yeah, not something that you can really ask them because they have no idea. But there's been a couple little leaks here or there with some information that makes me think, okay, we're gonna at some point get it, probably not that far off. But then at the same time, you gotta think, okay, hold on. One of the things right now on Toonami, because I'm betting 100% that Dragon Ball Super is top dollar gonna be on Toonami. If not Toonami, then something even better. I don't know what day or what time or whatever would be better, but definitely it's gonna be on Toonami more than likely. And I think what's happening is right now I think they're at the Imperfect Cell stuff. They might have got the Perfect Cell on Toonami, so they're going along the story or whatever. And they still, if we're going sequentially in order to get to Super, they still have to go through the Boo stuff, which Funimation has even denied having the rights to that, which it's been already a couple of years where some voice actors have even accidentally said that they were working at it. I believe Kale Bear and maybe Sean Schimmel and a couple other people have accidentally said things about working on the Boo Kai stuff, so it's more than likely gonna happen like this. They're gonna air the remainder of the original Dragon Ball Kai, and then probably right after that we're gonna go into the Boo stuff, and then we'll get Super, which really sucks because honestly, I think majority of people would rather go straight into Super than wait through all the Boo Kai stuff. Don't get me wrong, it'd be fun to see all that stuff again or whatever, but like, I wouldn't even care. Give Dragon Ball an hour slot, you know, play some of the old Kai stuff or the Kai stuff. I guess, you know, it's not old because they remastered and blah blah blah, but like, you know, play the Kai stuff, and then at the same time, next episode will be a Super episode, which I think makes more sense. Strike while the iron is high. Right now, Super is absolutely huge. The thing about it is, though, based on this little leak that we got, it's possible that more than likely Funimation's gonna just go straight episode per episode, and they're not gonna skip the things that majority of us have already seen regarding the Battle of Gods readaptation as well as the Resurrection F readaptation that Super does. Now let's jump into the leak that we got recently. There may have been a new hint when English-speaking audiences will get a chance to see Dragon Ball Super, the new anime celebrating the 30th anniversary of the anime version of Akira Toriyama's martial arts comedy action classic. In a deleted Instagram post, Jason Douglas, the voice of Beerus in Funimation's English dub of Dragon Ball Z Battle of Gods and Dragon Ball Z Resurrection F, posted a shot of the character on screen from Super's first episode. Now the interesting thing about it is not only the fact that, hey, you know, it's from the episode, why would he be posting this, and especially this from the first episode, it's not nothing that's controversial right now, but another thing is, on the top left corner of the image is a timestamp, which is usually the way they have the time, so when they're doing the voice acting and they're doing the dubbing or whatever, so they can know what frame they're on, so they can, you know, match up the voices and whatnot with the flaps from the mouth or whatever. So it's kind of already hinted big time with that. Why else would he have the time code? And some people said, well, what about if that's just for Xenoverse 2? They're doing some dubbing for that or whatever. But a couple fans actually supposedly went back and went to Super's first episode and, you know, checked back between the timestamp that was on that photo and the timestamp on, you know, the episode, and it matched up perfectly. So big possibility they're already working on it, but unfortunately it looks like there's a huge possibility as well that we're gonna have to wait a while, because if we're not even done with the old Kai and they're still gonna try and go through the Boo stuff and then get to that, I think the Boo stuff alone was roughly like 50 something episodes if I'm not mistaken. Even in Kai, I think in the Dragon Ball Z original, Boo was like 90 something episodes. I think they cut it down to like 50 something episodes, 40 something episodes, which is still like a year's worth of material, not to mention we're not even done with the original Kai yet. So it'll be another year or two before we get to Super, unless they say, fuck it, we're gonna give Dragon Ball a power hour and we're gonna do Kai for 1/2 hour and then Super for the other, which I would totally love. I mean, again, especially the fact that we have to go through the Battle of Gods adaptation and the Frieza's Resurrection adaptation as well before we get to the Universe 6 and the Future Trunks stuff that we're all really excited to see dubbed, because regardless of what, a lot of us, we grew up with the English dub. That's our, you know, preference when it comes to watching Dragon Ball Z or anything Dragon Ball related. So we're really like, hey, when we're gonna get this dub? Let me know what you guys think about this. Do you think think that Funimation is gonna wait until Kai completely ends its run with the Boo stuff as well? Are they not even gonna bother doing the Boo stuff and go straight to Super? Or are they gonna do some sort of power hour where it's like a half an hour on Kai and a half an hour on Super? Another thing that makes me think that they won't do that is because if they already licensed Kai, I'm sure they spent a shit ton of money licensing it, they're gonna want to have it by itself so that way they can sell the DVDs and Blu-rays and, you know, the re-editions, the 2-in-1s and all this other shit before they put out Super. Because if they put out Super at the same time, everyone's gonna say, Kai, Boo, what? We seen that shit already with Z, fuck that, we want to get Super. So that's another reason that's making me believe, yeah, it'll be quite some time before we get to Super, unfortunately, even if they are truly dubbing it right now. And your overall thoughts of this? Are you just at the point where it's like, I'm watching in Japanese, it's fine, I don't really care, or you're really excited for it to hit Toonami? But thanks for watching, hope you enjoyed. If you liked anything I had to say or enjoyed the video, drop me a like, I'd greatly appreciate it. And if you want more from me, make sure to subscribe, follow me on Twitter, Instagram, and stalk my Facebook to get more when the video ends. I'm ForneverWorld, and as always, people, have an awesome day.